I've got 3 free skins to tell you about in this video and some Battle Pass news as well. It's a big one. Stick around. So first, let's talk about the free stuff. The first one you do know about already, but it just started today. The new free skin event has started. Earn XP with your friends while playing Fortnite. That's all you got to do. The free skin will be unlockable on May 31st as the final reward. So the quests are up now. It's just the final reward won't be achievable until, basically a week from now. And you will have until June 7th to claim everything, and then the event, all the free stuff will go away. So that's the big one. We knew about this from update night, but there's a couple more. One of them is related to iOS. So if you missed it, Fortnite is back to iOS in the United States after 1,740 days. So yes, Apple was legally forced to put Fortnite back on, and like we assumed, the courts were going to say, hey, okay, Apple, if you don't make this happen by a certain date, you're coming back to court, and we're going to force you to do it. Apple waited until basically the last possible day before they got more trouble, and then they were forced to allow Fortnite back on iOS. So big news. But to celebrate that, there's another free skin. Log into Fortnite on your mobile device and earn the free burn-off skin. Of course, there are some app stores where this is not available. I'm Canadian, and I cannot log in on iOS, right? It's United States, I believe Europe, and there are some others, but there's still a lot of countries that have not, forced Apple to put Fortnite back on iOS. So it's not going to be achievable for a lot of people here. I believe there are some ways out there to do this, to get iOS, even if you're not supposed to have it. So you can go out and search that out on your own if you would like to. I don't know if it's against terms of service or the rules or anything, so we're not going to give a tutorial, but I know it's out there. So if you want this free skin, and I mean, hopefully iOS is worldwide for Fortnite at some point in the future. It is looking up. So that's the second free skin. We've got a third one though, and it is the free Tart tycoon skin is set to return. We'll give more info here, but the cup is being updated to return this season. It still requires you to survive and consume apples as like the in-game, in-tournament challenge to complete to unlock. It was very easy to unlock last time, so basically everyone who wanted it got it. This was the skin that was released when Fortnite first started the battle against iOS. A big evil 1984 boss version of the Apple company in Fortnite skin form. So it might actually be this skin returning, but I really think we're going to get another version of this skin. I have talked about it a few times. Epic Games did add another code name for a skin that was like the good version of this. So it was planned to be released if, again, they ever came to an agreement. I guess the debate here is this wasn't really an agreement. It was Epic just winning the battle. So does that make Apple the good guys? Not really at all. So do you bring back a good skin to celebrate, a good version of this skin to celebrate? Maybe it doesn't fit. I'm not too sure the plan, but there will be another free skin. It's just a matter of, are we getting a new style or not? We will know pretty soon. Because the cup is supposed to return this season, and we don't have too many days left, right? We got about 2 weeks left in this Star Wars season before we go to Fortnite Season 3. Final free thing. I mean, it's never a bad thing, but there's a lot of free stuff today. Sifu, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it will be free on the Epic Games Store. It is free, starting yesterday. So the mega sale continues, and they're rotating free games in and out. So trying to just keep you updated. If one of these interests you, or if you just want to try a new game, why not download it for free? Give it a shot. And there you go. Okay, let's talk Season 3 Battle Pass stuff. Thanks to everybody subscribing, turning your noties on, and using code TheCampingRusher. I know we got the new Mandalorian custom skin in the shop yesterday. One of the best skins I've seen in a long time. Big fan of that. So let's talk about the Battle Pass, like I said. So in the files, there is currently a code name for a skin known as Lazy Liz Chip. Despite what this codename might imply, this skin will actually be a chameleon and should also be in the Season 3 Battle Pass. And then attached is what the skin should look like based on a survey skin, kind of relating it to the code name. So this should be our first Battle Pass skin that we kind of officially know. Again, this is coming from Lulo, trusted leaker, knows what he's talking about. And it's a theory based on evidence, right? Of course, we do have all of these skins from the survey that are for sure related to our Superhero Academy theme that's coming with Season 3. But we just don't know which ones will be in the Battle Pass. And this is kind of this lizard guy is our first look at maybe the first official one. Then the Season 3 release date has been updated. So before it was June 8th and now it is June 7th. So basically a one-day change. And what this means is we're supposed to have the Death Star Star Wars live event on June 7th. And then we would get extended downtime to, 4 or 5 a.m. Eastern like that. So maybe like 12-hour downtime, something like that. Now I guess the change would be, it still might be within like an hour or two of what the plan was. But now it might be like 11 p.m. Eastern. That's how I'm taking this, right? Because they haven't changed the live event date. So we still have to be in the Star Wars season at the start of June 7th, but by the end of it, we will be in our new Season 3. So it just pushed it up probably a few hours. That's my guess. We'll see if that ends up being true. But yeah, June 7th. Mark it in your calendars. It's going to be a big day. Next, I do want to talk about what's going on in the Fortnite world currently, because there's lots of updates happening in Star Wars. So all Fortnite content that dropped yesterday. The new Westar 34 blaster pistols, Ambin sniper rifle unvaulted, Mandalorian jetpacks unvaulted, and Mandalorian NPCs, heavy, scout, supply, medic. So, of course, this is our Mando-themed update for sure. And reminder, next week, it's less than a week away now, control a Star Destroyer's turbo laser. 1 portal spawns per match, and the first player to reach that portal gets control. So another version of like the Doom event, the Godzilla event, where it's a race, and one guy who makes it is just super OP, and this time we're controlling a Star Destroyer. So people are really excited for this one. I think this will be a fun, maybe a highlight of the season, right? So I can't wait to play that. I did want to point this out. It came out a little bit ago, but of course our General Grievous, our Warlord Grievous skin, such an epic design, by the way. The Fortnite artists went out of their way to model the face under the mask, even though we get to never see it in game. So yeah, with the mask off in the files or whatever, here is a look at it. Just pretty cool how much detail they put into it, even though, of course, we're seeing it now, but like normally in Fortnite, you're never going to see, how much effort and work went on behind the mask. So thought I would point it out, right? Celebrate the work a little bit. What an awesome skin. Big fan of that skin. Upcoming weapon / ability is called Shove. A new weapon / ability that enables players to shove other players away from them with a light force. Confirmed for Fortnite Creative so far, and no official comment on Battle Royale integration for now. So there we go. Kind of a funny one, but new mechanic coming soon. Poppy Playtime times Fortnite, possible collab. Poppy Playtime Studio Mob Entertainment recently mentioned in a press release that they have upcoming appearances in Minecraft and Fortnite, but it's unclear right now if it's a big main collab or just a UEFN map, right? There's going to be something. It's a bit of a difference between a UEFN map collab that not a lot of people are going to play or something as big as a Battle Royale collab or a skin, right? That's kind of, there's tiers, there's levels to it. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated as we learn more. The next Reload map might launch June 27th, so just over a month away. Reason for that is Epic just changed the end date for the Slurp Rush quest from July 22nd to June 27th. And as a reminder, the next map should be based on Chapter 2, Season 2, right? Chapter 2, Season 2 must have been a popular season because we see a lot of that season referenced and used over and over again. I'm a fan. I love that season. It's just funny, right? We've had, the OG Season 2 is based on this pretty heavily, and now we are, rolling it back for another Reload map. I'm not complaining. Just funny. That's all I got. Thanks for watching, you guys. Touch that like button, subscribe, call the Camera Rusher. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.